you say? The team comes out, you guys get your first straight win.
Yeah, I mean, they came out. We're still not rebounding the ball well, but we shot a little better tonight. If we ever get the combination of shooting and rebounding, we can put up some big numbers.
Are you happy the way this team is playing?
We're playing at a pretty good pace right now. Big game coming up against Detroit, so and then even bigger game against Minnesota coming up. So we got to get ready for that.
You kind of talk about Detroit. They're always a power, and you guys beat them a couple of years ago in the finals. How big will that game be for a measuring stick for this team on Saturday?
It's a big game. A couple of players on there. Rick Mahorn, who's coaching that team now. I played with him in Philly. Earl Kirchin's the assistant coach on the team now. I've known him for a long time. He beat me for a championship ring when he was in Houston. I was in New York. So I think it's a big game.
Coach, your thoughts on the it seems like this team has maintained its focus regardless of the distractions that have occurred within the month.
Well, probably the biggest distraction for us was probably Michael Jackson dying. A lot of our players were singing his songs, and we happened to have the game in L.A. at Staples Center, and I think that was probably our biggest distraction right there.
But DeWanna had a big night tonight, so she doesn't have any distraction.
I think DeWanna comes out and plays every game like it's her last game. She plays hard all the time. That's what makes her a great player.
Talk about the crowd a little bit today, kind of a rock and roll atmosphere out there with all those kids.
Well, they hit a different level when they scream. I don't know what that is, but other than that, it's good to have them there.
I want to ask you about the turnaround and points in the paint. I know that was a concern coming out of Saturday's game.
Well, we try to take the ball to the basket more. I mean, SAC is definitely a team who has bigs who can score down low. And when they set in there and they set picks, and they do a lot of plays to get the ball inside because they, that makes them a powerful team down low. So we try to get our points off the break to the basket or off of slice cuts to the basket, and it worked tonight.
Yeah, you also had your nemesis in offensive boards tonight.
Yeah, I told the players, I said, if you could just give me half of those back, because if we get those are fast breaks for us. And it could be a 3, it could be a 2, or free throws for us. It's probably going to give us 10 to 15 more points.
Cappie Pondexter, what can you say? Phoenix Mercury, this team is rolling 5 straight.
Wow, you know what? I think it's because we really worked extremely hard since preseason, and it's finally coming together. Everybody's trusting each other, and we believe that we can take it all the way. And so we're taking a step at a time.
You talk about that possibly going all the way. How does this team compare to the team 2 years ago that won it all?
You know what? To be honest, we're more talented this year than we were 2 years ago, and it's kind of scary, because you can see the potential right now. Just from experiencing that 2 years ago, I know that we potentially have the opportunity to take it all the way. So hopefully, we can just keep getting better.
You must feel like you're further along at this point now than you were in 2007.
I don't know. I would say that. I could say that we're more talented, definitely. We have a lot more options than we did offensively last year, and defensively, I can say we are a step ahead than we were 2 years ago. Right now, at this point.
So if you talk about facing Detroit, you beat them in the finals a couple of years ago. They're always a power in the East.
Oh, definitely. I know they're actually searching for a win, and for us, we want to keep the road going. We're 5 wins into it right now, and we just want to keep winning. And that's the point. Protect our home court, and hopefully we can get the advantage, going to playoffs.
Cappie, there has been distractions with this team from what happened in DeWanna, but it seems like this team has blocked it out, and you guys continue to focus in on basketball.
That's what it's about. Off the court things, sometimes it happens like that, but right now our focus is to win games. That's our job, and that's what we have to do.
And I know you guys stand behind D one way or another.
Oh, for sure. She's one of my closest friends. No matter what situation is, she's a great person, and I know if she needs me, I'm there.
Obviously, big game today, big game for you. That must feel good to get a season high for you.
Yeah, I mean, shots went in tonight, but the biggest thing is we won 5 in a row, and we just got to keep pounding it in.
And just talk about the mentality of this team right now. You're on a huge winning streak. Got to feel good about your chances this game.
I mean, we feel good. It's really one game at a time. In practice, we're extremely focused. We come in and do our jobs. It's transferring over to the court, so we have great chemistry and we have a lot of energy, so we're just enjoying it.
Natural comparison, especially with you guys being in first place as 2 years ago.
Right.
Do you like to make that comparison? And if you do, compare.
I mean, why would you not want to compare to a championship season? And we feel it. It's kind of has that same feeling. So I think we understand that it's there, and we're just going to keep trying to grind it out one day at a time.
And then speaking of that championship season, got Detroit coming up.
Yep.
Big game for this team.
It is a big game. We have to, we want to be 13-4 going into the break. We have 2 more home games, so you're not going to see us let down at all.
Talk about about today a little bit, a big win for this team?
We just played Sac. We just played them, and it was great for our team to come out there with so much energy. We could have came out there. We beat them there, so we could have came out here dead like we already beat them, but we didn't. We came out with a lot of energy. Fast-paced game. It was a great game.
A decisive win, too. That must have been nice not to have to come down to the buzzer.
Definitely. We needed that. We needed no more scares. Yeah.
Talk a little bit about the crowd tonight. Obviously, it's just raucous and screaming. It must be a lot of fun for you to play.
Those kids had so much energy, and I feel like that's what we need here. And our X Factors are great, too. So, and the kids, the X Factors, everything was just great. The kids were great. They had so much energy.